As you know, auditing is a part of the new ESL program, and after auditing for 1.5 semester, we experienced a lot of new things. So today, on behalf of my friends, I would like to share with you shortly our experience, both benefits and difficulties, what we have learned and what we have challenged. And if this semester we audit in 2 schools, in the MIS Bible College and Divine Word College. And now you can see you can see the picture of auditing classes. This one is the mission and evangelism class in the MIS Bible College. And here is a picture of closet in our school. So I will divide my presentation today into 5 parts. First is introducing the auditing classes. The second is the benefit of auditing. The third is the difficulties of auditing. The fourth is how we overcame the challenges. And the last one is some suggestions. So now I will present in detail each part. The auditing classes. In the MIS Bible College, we audited 3 classes: biology, mission and evangelism, biblical interpretation. And in the Divine Word College, we audited 9 classes: psychology introduction with Father Ken and Nick, nutrition and world food with Dr. Clary, non-Christian religions with Father Stephen Kangwit, faith, belief and tradition with Father Nick Hill, introduction to Catholic theology with Father Nick Hill too, synoptic gospels with Father John, prayer with Sister Teresa, logic with Dr. Condon, and the last one is the human sexuality with Father Sam. And now I move on. The second part is the benefits of auditing. And we found in both schools there were some benefits in common, both in the Divine Word College and MIS Divine Word College and MIS Bible College. We saw that we improved our English, listening, speaking, and writing skills. And we also built up our note-taking and summarizing skills. We learned a lot of new vocabulary, especially the vocabulary for academic purpose. And we got familiar with college classes, the way of teaching and the way of studying. And one thing very special that we obtained new knowledge without any pressure of grades or tests. And we also improved knowledge on Bible and know how to interpret the Bible. And now, besides some benefits in common, and we also found some different benefits. Here are the benefits of auditing in the Divine Word College. As you know, the majority of students in our school are international students. So the teachers speak very slowly and clearly. So we understood the lectures from 70 to 100%. And we felt more comfortable, more confident to ask the professors. And we attended actively and felt free to discuss in class. And we also adjusted our listening capacity to the native and non-native speakers. And besides the knowledge and the English skills that we obtained, we also learned a lot of new things from professors. For example, we learned to be patient, to be open-hearted, personable, love, and care about students. And here is the benefits of auditing in the MIS Bible College. When we auditing over there, and we learn the way the Native Americans speak and how they use English in their conversation. And we also had more opportunity to speak to the native speaker. And we saw the difference between English in Divine Word College and English out of Divine Word College. As I mentioned before, student in our school is almost international students, so we have the accent, the pronunciation is sometimes different from the native speaker. So when we audit there, we saw the differences. And we also experienced the new environment, school, friends, teacher, and we learned how to get out ourselves, how to be confident. Excuse me, teacher Larry. May I tell the people, friends here, a short story?
Sure.
A short story. On the first day of school of auditing in the MS Bible College, all of us were nervous, so we stood behind teacher Larry, and he turned his face to us and said, "Come on, my good student, get into the class. You can do this. Be confident." But nothing happened. We still stood behind him. And he asked the second time, "My best student, get into the class. You can do this. Be confident." And then after the second time, and we got into the class and find some safe place to sit. But after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and after a half semester or until now, and we feel more confident to ask professor and to talk with the students in class. And yet the difficulties of auditing at Divine Word College. As you know, the college classes started from the beginning of this semester. And when we audit, we just jump into class in the middle after midterm. So there were a lot of unfamiliar vocabulary and background we didn't know. So we feel very difficult to follow the lecture because the content of the lecture connect together. So in order to understand the second part, we need to understand the first part, but we missed the first part, so it's difficult for us. And some classes that we audit were not familiar with us, so we still feel difficult. And here the challenges of auditing in the MIS Bible College. This is the first time we get out of our school to audit, to study in a new school. So, to be honest, we felt like a fish out of water at the beginning. And in term A, we had no note, no book, so it was very hard for us too. And the teachers and students speak so fast. And they use a lot of new terms, new vocabulary and idioms. So we felt difficult to follow and to get the ideas. And the long commute to the book. We just audit in class for 75 minutes. But every time we went there to audit, it took about 3 hours. 3 hours. So we audit twice a week, and now you can calculate how much time we spend for commuting to the book. And with all our experience, difficulty and some benefits, and now I will show you how we overcame the challenges. The first thing, we recorded the lecture and listened again and again. And we asked the professor or friend for class note in order to follow the lecture. And we also prepare for class by reading note or book to understand better. And we tried to ask teachers or friends when we didn't get their idea. And we took notes in class, reviewed at home, and summarized. And we also study new vocabulary. And with all the experiences and with strategies that we did to overcome the difficulty. And now we would like to share with you some suggestions. And we don't know whether our suggestion is good or not, but our suggestions are based on our experience. So the first thing is to let students audit more classes, because we saw that we get a lot of new things, knowledge, and improve our English without any pressure. So we would like to audit more. And the school would suggest more opportunity to get our campus. This means that when we get our campus, we have more opportunity to listen, to speak to the native speaker. And it will help us to improve our English. And should give students chances to choose class to audit. Because if we are put on the high level class and we are not able to understand, so it's very hard for us to improve our English and many good things that we can get. And should let students access to the publicly to get the information from the teacher, from class, is better for us. And one thing very special that someone suggested that if we have a time for having lunch with students in the MIS Bible College, we have more time to speak with students, we have more to have conversation. It also helps us to improve our English. So that's all our experiences, both benefits and challenges, and what we have to do to overcome the difficulties. And even though we found there were a lot of difficulties, this difficulty could be good chances for us to challenge ourselves. And we can say that we have put all our efforts in order to overcome the difficulty and obtain the good results. So we would like to say thanks to Dr. Park, to Teacher Larry, and Teacher Evan, who accompany us very close from the beginning of this term. And we believe that all of you have supported us in different ways, so we can overcome the difficulty and obtain the good results. So now we feel more comfortable, more confident to move on the new journey, to move on the college. So once again, thank you very much.